the key, so this shit not.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Facts. I got my girls here with me. Hey, girls, and happy Valentine's Day.
Hey,
Valentine's
Day.
Oh, what's up? Happy Valentine's Day.
She always got that grand
Oh, I
entrance.
got me one.
Oh, you got your Valentine? You know what? Surprisingly, I got one that I like this year. This year, I like mine.
Oh, I just have one. I never had one before. So.
Oh, well, we about the same because I ain't like none of mine until now.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Anybody else got a Valentine?
Yeah,
yes.
I know I don't.
No.
Ooh, who said yes? Who that? Shantae?
You know it.
It definitely should definitely be Shantae and myself. Yes, Lord.
Ooh, okay. So majority of us got Valentine's Day, so I got to speak for both sides. You know, the ones that don't want to choose and then the one that's choosing like shit. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? When we get to our relationship segment, you know, I'm gonna have to speak for both because I don't want nobody to feel, you know what I'm saying, left out.
Yeah, we're all the single ladies. Like, where they at? Like, I mean, single ladies have Valentine's too, right?
Yeah, they just might not be, you know what I'm saying, cool the next day, you know.
No,
Just
you
for
can
that
still
night.
go out on Valentine's Day as a single woman. I've done it before. I went out with like one of my guy friends, and we just took each other out because we was, we didn't have anybody, so we had each other.
I've been thinking about getting myself like a hotel room and just like
Please don't say
chillaxing.
decorated.
No, I'm saying I was thinking about just going to the hotel
Like
room
some
and
self-care. Yeah, some self-love.
right, because I don't have no Valentine and just eating some
She
chocolate.
had all the toys lined up on the nightstand.
I don't have no toys. I never had a toy before.
Well, you could definitely look online that night and pick some out. Okay.
Down on the Amazon.
Or,
2-day shipping.
or I was gonna say, or you could do that tonight so that by the time Sunday comes, you be ready and you'll have all that you need.
No, because I mean, I like the anticipation of some, zing zing when it comes. I don't.
Oh my God.
Well,
Is
it
it
sounds
too
like you might need to
early?
get on.
Talk. I missed that talk.
It
I
might be
don't
too
know
early to talk about the zing zing and zing zings, but
The ding
Well,
Look,
speaking of the
what
ding
it
ding,
is.
let me talk about our first Black History Month female representative. Today, I want to let you all know about the first female Black or African prostitute. It might not seem like it should be a topic, but this is a topic to represent Black History Month. But this is just to let you know how strong we can be as Black women. Her name was Sarah Bartman. I'm sorry, that was the name that she was given by the let me not say this offensively, but respectfully, the whites. Her real name was, and I could be wrong the way I pronounce it, but it's Sargent. She was born in 1789, and she was a South African young lady. Long story short, some Europeans, they came over there. They happened to notice her unique shape in her figure. This is a woman who you've seen pictures of her all throughout your life, and you've never really known who this Black woman was. It looked like it was just a drawing. The biggest thing I can say that will let you know that you've seen this is a couple of years back, not too long ago, Kim Kardashian took a picture where she was naked, but she had a glass sitting on her ass. And this right here is supposed to, it was her way of like showing this representation of this. Now, at the time that this came out, no one ever really gave credit to this young woman who this was taken from. The reason why this is a big thing is because it was the first time that Europeans had seen her with a huge behind. They would go and exhibit her. Well, they exhibit her as a freak show attraction. And with this, because they were making money, they were like, hey, you can leave here, you can come over to Paris and you can make some money. Lo and behold, though, she went over there. She realized, I guess that her body was different. Fine. She didn't know what she was going to end up getting subjected to. With this, she unfortunately, like she would go, and like I said, it was like a freak show. So she's standing there. People would come and poke her, prod her, put fingers in her. She would then be offered, there's people that would come after the show that, they want to see her, they want to see what that thing do. So they would go ahead and she would go ahead and have to have sex with multiple people. She had multiple diseases that came along. Um, it's terrible. It's not really a thing of that she wanted to be a prostitute, which is something that I wanted to look and find out and see if it was like a first Black brothel and that was successful. But she was the first person who was put in a position where she thought that if she did this, she would be famous. She would get these things. Um, Unfortunately, though, she ended up dying at the age of 26. But people were so triggered to know about her body that they actually went in, they cut her body apart after she died. They carved her body apart to see really what was in her body. And it was just a big thing to know what the Hottentot Venus, that was the name that they gave her. But it was a big thing to know, like, what was this that was really in her? You would not believe that this woman died December 29th of 1815. Her body was not, never went back to her family. They cut her up, everything. Do you know that it was not until, I believe, 2002 that her body had finally came from Paris. Like in 1975, they tracked her body down. It never came back until 2002. So to see that she went through all of this, and if she was a caricature, and I've seen this thing for years, and I just never thought that it was that this is how her life ended, and then was just such a short time frame. So she most likely, probably, they don't have a good time frame of when they say when she started, but you knew that she was at least a young teenage girl, and she did this so often, and it was something that she didn't want. She was raped multiple times. She had a baby, the baby died. Like it's terrible what happened to her, but to see that they still went ahead and objectified this woman for over 250 years. And then at that, there is a movie that is out, or a movie that ended up being produced that was about her and about the situation. But again, it's still the fact that people are telling her story, but this still happened. Like, this is a real thing. This is something that you would never believe would ever happen. So while I'm not trying to make light of prostitution or things like that, like, there's the part of, no matter what, it's the oldest, prostitution is the oldest trick in the world. I mean, not oldest trick, Jesus, is the oldest job
Oh, the
in the
oldest trick, huh?
no, not the oldest trick. I was like, Jesus. But no, it was, but it's the oldest job in the world. But just to see the way that she did this, and this is all for fame, all to get fame. She did everything. And I mean, imagine just standing somewhere, being naked. They're poking you, they're prodding you, they're touching you, they're talking about you. There are people who would bring, it's husband and wives that would come out, and the wife would just sit there and, she's picking the woman apart to her face, and she just is standing there, and they just did this, and she was just hoping, hoping for more, hoping for more. And to see that she died at 26, it's terrible. It's terrible. But yeah, so we're gonna go from this Black History Fact and just give this time up for Sarah Bartman, just to let her know that she's still thought of and that she deserved better. But I'm glad that at least she's getting highlighted for what she did go through. So the fame and success that she wanted in life, she had got after death. But
Wow.
now gonna switch over to T. What you got going on in politics?
Okay, well, that was some nice information there. But you know, there's a lot going on in political news right now, guys. Oh my goodness. Right now, the big story is the impeachment trial of Donald Trump. So the
Yay.
impeachment, yeah, the impeachment trial started this week, as we all saw the violent insurrection on January 6th, where Trump supporters stormed the Capitol. They, people died, including Capitol police officers. People, some of the insurrectionists passed away and everything. And it was all headed by the former president, who emboldened them, encouraged them, told them, march down to the Capitol. And so he was formally impeached by the House in January as well. And now, as with every impeachment, it has to go to the Senate for trial. And that's what we are witnessing this week. So this is also historic because, first of all, Trump is the first president in history to be impeached twice. Literally, Trump holds half of the impeachments that have happened in history, because we've only had 4 impeachments in history and Trump has had 2 of them. So there's that. And then it's also historic because it's the first time a president's going to be impeached after they've already left, or is going to be tried after they've left office. So if you've been watching this impeachment trial, it's been crazy. It's been a whirlwind of emotions. So you got the 2 different sides, where you have on one side is most of the Senate Republicans are saying that the impeachment is unconstitutional. They're saying that Trump's language was pretty much just politically passionate as opposed to incendiary. And they're saying that Democrats are just trying to punish him with partisan motives or whatever. They're just basically trying to keep Trump from being able to run again in 2024, because they don't want to have him being a political opponent to them. So that's what Republicans are arguing. Trump had these 2 clown lawyers standing up there trying to defend him. It was so embarrassing. Like, the first man was rambling on and on about how much he likes the senators, talking about, oh, these senators are nice and I know them and I really like the senators and they're my senators and they're our senators. Did any of y'all actually see this?
I saw a little portion of it.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
Y'all, it was hilarious. This man was like rambling about nothing, kind of like I am right now, I guess. But
yes, me and C-SPAN, Jesus.
No, girl, you preach. You keep preaching. That's right.
No, y'all, it was crazy though. Like
I need to know.
I thought this was comical. So that was his one lawyer, and then he had another lawyer who was sitting there. He was a little bit better, like, but neither one of them made an argument that Trump is innocent. They just kept on running with this idea that, oh, the Democrats are just trying to punish him, don't want him to run. They really didn't have a great argument against him. For him. But if y'all saw in the news, like last week, most of Trump's defense team had quit on him. So this was basically the only 2 bozos that he could find to defend him, and it was embarrassing. But then that's who Trump has defending him right now. And then you have the impeachment managers on the Democrat side who are saying that, the impeachment trial is constitutional, which is true. They're saying that Trump's language was directly linked to the insurrection. They're saying that if he is not convicted, specifically because he's a former president, which is what the Republicans are saying. They're saying you can't convict a former president. So if they're saying, if you all say that you can't try a former president just because of the timing of it, then the next president and the next official or government official is going to say, hey, I can do whatever the hell I want as long as it's at the end of my term. I can do whatever the hell I want because y'all can't try me for it. So
they gotta make an example out of it.
Right. It was a very compelling argument on the Democrat side. If you would have saw the first day of the impeachment trial, it was so. I was in tears. They showed a 13-minute video. What's his name? Raskins, I think that's his name. But he's the lead impeachment manager, and he showed a 13-minute video depicting all the events that happened on the 6th, all the, officers getting pummeled, getting attacked with, flags and just different objects. They show the lawmakers hiding under their chairs, under their desks. Their families were in there with them, and showing how terrified they were, showing like it was just an emotional video.
His
And
name
it
was
was
Jamie Raskins.
yes, exactly, Jamie Raskins. This video was just, oh my God, yeah, it was really gut
Wait a
wrenching.
minute. I don't mean to cut you off.
Mhm.
I marched with him over the summer
Oh,
with Mike. We marched
Wow.
in July. Was that no, it wasn't July. It was June. Was it June? I don't know.
around the
Mike,
George
correct me
Floyd
if I'm
thing.
wrong. But yeah, right after that. And he came and he spoke and he did a great job. But see, now he has a huge job. And see, I met him just as, Jamie Raskin. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, so who is he? Because I hadn't been following, him or who he was or what he was doing for the people. I didn't know. So now that he has this kind of, duty, it's like, okay, now I need to listen up. So you saying this, it's like teaching me about somebody that I met that I have like I don't know anything about this guy.
Well, that
But
is
hopefully, hopefully,
See,
you
that's
know,
what the show's
he
about.
can get some things
Facts.
moving.
that's
Exactly.
actually so cool though, honestly. I mean, this is watching him speak, it was so moving, honestly. And he talked about how on that day, on the 6th, so the 6th was the day after he lost his son Tommy. And so his family was really, they wanted to bond, and he had two of his children with him in the Capitol. And they were hiding under a desk with him. Mind you, they're literally grieving over the loss of his son and are just there to be together. And he said his daughter said, and he's in tears at this point, his daughter was like, Dad, I don't ever want to come to the Capitol again. And it broke me, honestly. So it was a very emotional argument that or they really struck a lot of emotions, the Democrats, the impeachment managers on that side. But still, here's the issue. Republicans are so like dead set on where they're going to be with this. They don't like, nobody is trying to is they're saying they're not planning on changing their minds. They're going to vote against conviction. Now, there was one Republican senator that voted with the Democrats. So the first part of the impeachment trial was to vote if this was constitutional or not. So when that vote was held, there's 5 Republicans who voted yes with the Democrats, and one senator actually from I think Louisiana, he actually sided with the Democrats. He said, look, Trump's lawyers were terrible. So he was like, at me as a juror, you know, I'm going to go with the argument that worked. So he went with the Democrats on this. So that was admirable. But still, you got senators like Ted Cruz, who's an asshole, who's basically saying, I don't care. Trump ain't going to get convicted, and y'all need to just be over it at this point. It's not going to happen. This is stupid. So that's what we're facing right now. It does not look like Trump is going to be convicted, but the trial is going to keep going on. Each side has up to 16 hours to argue. So we saw it started on Tuesday. We had a little bit more today. We got new evidence, video evidence showing and never before seen evidence. It was actually really crazy, but we saw never before seen evidence, of the events. And tomorrow we'll see a little bit more. I think it's going to go up to Sunday, possibly.
I think I'm gonna tune in tomorrow because this this sounds better than that stuff I've been watching on TV. on that reality TV. Like
Okay. And look,
the
this is
real
actual reality
TV.
TV.
Yes, this is the real locked up.
It
Like I'm
is.
trying to see what's up.
Y'all, I'm telling you, I was locked in. Like I couldn't stop watching. And the footage, I mean, honestly, you might find yourself in tears. It's real, like it is gut wrenching the footage they have. Like my hat's off to the Democrats
Is it
on
very
the,
disturbing?
yeah, some of it
Oh
is.
man. Oh, I
Yeah.
wow.
tune in and see what's going on.
Yeah, it is, some of it's disturbing. And I mean this is the thing. We all know that they're pretty much not going to convict Trump. I believe, and a lot of experts are saying this too, and they're saying that this is pretty much a call to the, like, America, and saying, look, we are putting this all on display. We are showing y'all what the hell happened. This is what Trump did.
We
And
want justice.
and yeah, so they're basically saying this is what y'all have to remember in 2024, because Trump is more than likely going to be able to run. So they're saying, America, this is what y'all need to see. And then when we have the midterm elections, y'all need to see which senators are saying that they are okay with what Trump did, and that they're going to align themselves with Trump and his rhetoric and his bigotry. So this is for America to look at and remember when it comes time to vote. That's really what this was, because they ain't going to convict. They need
It's
67
reveal
senators.
time. Yep, stuff is coming out.
Yeah.
But hopefully we don't overlook it as Americans. And then you got that small population that feels as though, Trump is everything.
But it's not a small population. It's 74 million Americans. That's the wild part about it. 74 million, almost half the country is cool with him. I just don't understand it at all. Like, but this is
Because some of those people are the ones that's not being affected by the bullshit he's doing. That's who that is.
Yeah, or that bullshit he be tweeting on that Twitter. You feel
No,
me?
his Twitter is
they
banned.
him.
Yeah,
They
he's
completely
gone
banned him.
now. I'm talking about that bullshit he was doing before that. Like he should not be on Twitter like that. The way he's been talking and be the president, like he should really be ashamed of himself. Like, and the people that support
if it was
him,
Obama.
I don't understand why they're not ashamed.
Exactly.
Well,
they shredded Obama if that was Obama talking all
oh yeah,
crazy.
They was mad at him over a tan suit, child. Like they, I mean,
big facts.
Okay, and he still wore the hell out that joint.
Obama supporters wouldn't have made it to the Capitol.
See, what's the 3 branches of the government? Just in case anybody who's listening and they're not really sure.
Okay, so you got executive branch, that is where the president resides. You got the legislative branch, where you have the lawmakers, the chambers of Congress. That was I was about to get into history. That's not important.
And then you got the judicial that lock your black ass up.
Exactly. You have the courts. You have the Supreme
scared.
Court and the federal court. So those are the 3 branches.
That's the one I know the best.
So impeachment is in the hands of the legislative branch, of course. The judicial branch can come into play with impeachment too. I'm not going to get into this, but everybody works together with checks and balances and all of that good stuff.
And supply and demand.
Yes, Shazza. But I really encourage y'all to get into this impeachment trial. Like there'll be more tomorrow. I think it's going to start at like 12 o'clock. I watch it on CNN. It's really, really interesting. And really, like, if
he's doing better than Judge Mathis right now. I got to tune in. Like,
yeah. All right. So aside from impeachment, the other news, of course, is the stimulus checks. I know I got to bring that up every time. So, what is like? Oh my God, it's been so. We thought it's gonna be easy. This is not gonna be easy. So that
where
vote.
Where my stimmy at?
Well, they had
okay, because I'm waiting on it.
Yeah, we all waiting. The vote that happened. What was that, like last week? Well, first of all, that was the first time we actually got to see Kamala Harris play a tiebreaker, so that was wonderful. So they voted to go through with a budget reconciliation. So basically, it's so complicated to get a bill passed. So we have the majority in the House and the Senate, obviously, as we know. So the bill, the 1.9 trillion that Biden proposed, it passed in the House, and but when it gets, or it'll pass in the House, but then it'll get to the Senate, and somebody's going to threaten to filibuster. So once you get into the filibuster stuff, they basically would stalemate it the same way that happened with the last stimulus check. They would just continue to just stalemate, and we will be waiting forever for the next stimulus check. So a budget reconciliation is the way that the Democrats can basically just strong arm their way through it. They don't need the Republicans. They don't need a 2/3 majority of nothing. They just need a simple majority to be able to pass the bill through a budget reconciliation. So that was what they voted on, where Kamala Harris was the tiebreaker. So what is looking like now, they're going to put a shorter cap on the income requirement. So remember the first stimulus, I think it was the first and the second stimulus check, where you just had to make under like 100,000. So they've been throwing out there $50,000 where you had to make under 50,000 or less. And then, some Democrats are pushing back on it. Some progressives are pushing back on it, saying, nah, we at least 75,000. But really, there shouldn't be a cap that short anyway. They're saying that upper income earners should not be getting a stimulus check, but it's like, how do you determine that? Because if you living in DC, if you living in LA, if you living in New York, like, what is $75,000?
Man,
That's
you living
nothing.
in Prince George's County. What is that?
Exactly.
Man.
But if you living in Kentucky or one of these Trump states,
Alabama,
and you making $75,000, you rich. So how are you going to determine that? So that's what a lot of progressive Democrats are arguing. So it's like, while Democrats really do have the majority, it may still, the bill still might not get passed the way we want to see it get passed. So the $1,400 checks are coming. The question is, who's going to get it? So I know my broke ass will. So, thank you, America and capitalism, for not paying me my due, what I deserve. But some people are not going to get it. It looks like that $15 minimum wage that they were talking about, they're trying to fit that in. They're trying to find a way, because it technically doesn't fall under the rules of budget reconciliation. So they're trying to fit that $15 minimum wage. It may or may not be able to be a part of the bill. They might have to pass that separately. But you have that, and then you have the unemployment. They're trying to give extra money to people for unemployment. It's a lot of different parts of this bill that we're looking forward to helping people. But there's just so much opposition, not just, across party lines, but also within the Democratic Party. So experts are saying that it looks like it'll pass like in mid-March-ish, meaning we would be looking at them checks like end of March, early
So it's
April.
coming around tax time.
Yeah.
I mean, I need my check right now, so I'm about to call up there.
Yeah, and
But
so
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, make sure, like, they're going to be looking at obviously your 2019 taxes if you haven't filed 2020. So if there's anything that if you need them to be referring to your 2020 taxes, it's recommended that you go ahead and file like ASAP. But if you like, let's say with 2020 you making more than $75,000 or something, like, hold off on filing them taxes. I'm gonna wrap this up, but I don't know if y'all also heard they trying to give an extra credit to mom.
Yes, that's
to
what
parents.
I was about to bring that up. I was just about to bring that up.
They trying to give us an extra credit, so I hope, they giving, was it 3,600, or they're trying to give 3,600 to people with kids under 6. Yeah, and 3,000. Mm-hmm. So,
and they're trying to make it permanent, so that would be lovely, baby.
We'll see if it happens. So I think there's so much going on, but I'm gonna stop right there because yeah, it's a lot right about now. So
a lot of it we seem like we just gotta wait for and just see what's going on.
pretty much, it's so. I mean, by the time, honestly, y'all, by the time this airs, it might be something else to talk about.
Politics is so juicy, I swear.
It is.
It is. It's like I don't know. It's I can't find the right words to describe it, but
Ever
it's
since
real
that stuff
juicy.
happened with Clinton back in the day, I've been tuned in a little bit. So
Mm-hmm.
they got to tell me 2 times.
It's been ghetto. I love it.
But
Yeah,
I feel like he had the
real
best
ratchet.
scandal
I
going
love
on.
the
Like that
government.
joint was lit.
You cutting checks. That's right.
That's when gas was 99 cents a gallon.
Yes.
Look,
Oh,
I should have been an adult then. I don't like this.
Man,
So,
what?
ladies, y'all hear about the girl with the Gorilla Glue?
Oh,
About that? Had her hair laid for
Sis,
Valentine's Day.
that's
The ladies
sis.
since Christmas.
Yes, her hair is super laid.
Girl, it's laid like
my,
that's her last
yeah.
lay, honey. Okay.
I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny because it's kind of like, how stupid can you be? One can is either green. I think they have yellow and blue, and the actual and then it's called Gorilla Snot. Sorry, so let's clarify that. Gorilla Snot is the actual hair gel as well. And then you have Got to Be Glue, which most people use for their lace fronts, their wigs, and then lay their edges. But then you have Gorilla Glue with a real gorilla on the front. And he looks, pretty strong. It says industrial. It says that it holds wood and bricks and all the rest of that good shit. So how or what in your mind made you formulate that it would be okay to use on your hair?
I mean, shit, to be fair, it worked.
It worked, but it cost, like, you're about to lose all of your hair.
And your scalp, she's about to lose everything.
Like, you had one job. You just wanted a slick little ponytail. I get it. You want to be cute for Valentine's Day. But now you about to have no hair and your scalp is going to be red. Like, now you're going to have to go to the dermatologist, potential plastic surgery, all dependent upon the outcome of them getting the actual real Gorilla Glue out your hair.
Yeah,
I'm really
she's
lost.
wild. And that's hoping that it ain't seep
Valentine's
beneath
Day.
her.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Like I say, and Valentine's Day coming. So let's say she ain't get it fixed, right? So then she finds herself in a compromised position. And little daddy, like, come here, girl. So he go ahead, he try to grab her by that ponytail, and she's like, oh,
Yeah. It gets sticky.
he look and he see her scalp don't move. He see her scalp don't move, and he just look, and she just trying to go ahead and ride the wave. And then he like, dog, baby, come back here. And she's like, it hurt. Yeah. And he be like, no, please, Lord.
But it's like, did
I'm
it
still
snatch
in
up her
awe
eyebrows
that
too?
even happened.
You should have got on her eyebrows.
So
She didn't get on her eyebrows.
But the way she
Wait.
looked, it's like she looked like, damn, what's the movie? She looked like fucking Cruella DeVille.
They young.
But
Oh
that
my
ain't Harmon
God.
on her scalp.
No,
girl,
like
that's-
real shit. I know y'all remember the scene where Cruella I think she got the tar or something molasses on her, and her shit was fucked up. I know y'all seen that. Like, oh
Yeah,
wow, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And just imagine though, like, again, this is like right before Valentine's Day. Like, so imagine, let's say she had a little sneaky link. Like, just imagine any dude she used to talk to and everything. And he's like, my girl, my baby, stay fresh. She never need her hair done. She's always on point. And next thing you know, then you see that she up here on the gram begging, crying, asking for help. Anywhere, somewhere.
I mean, she never needed her hair done because she got the Gorilla Glue on her head. Apparently,
Yeah.
No, she ain't got work. She ain't worried about
Yeah.
the hairdresser because she went down Home Depot, so she ain't worried.
Right. Like, I'm trying to figure out like really, lady, like, reading is fundamental. Can't stress it enough.
It's an old skill. I just can't imagine that. Like, again, like, I'm thinking like you in a whole, like, imagine she got a whole relationship. She got a whole man. She got or a man, woman, or or whatever she's into.
She don't even have a relationship with herself.
But he ain't that smack the back
No,
of her
she might not
head
have no
shit.
friends.
She
She
can't
might have
pull
just thought
it.
she was the baddest one out the group and was like, I'm gonna put this gorilla, like, these bitches hate on me for real. Cause they know my shit
No.
stay laid. Like, bitch, you right. It got laid from 2020 into 2021, goddamn it. This is terrible. And it's a pandemic. Ooh, Jesus.
And
Right.
she ain't gonna have no
Ooh.
scalp. She ain't gonna have nothing. So she not gonna have nothing for the wig to stick to. Like the combs can't go into nothing. Oh, poor
Well, she better
thing.
hope it's
Oh,
not a
the
good
What you
combs
think
morning
gonna
if
about
go
she
it,
want
into
to
Trinnie?
that
pull her hair.
GoFundMe.
What you think about it, Trinnie?
I mean, I feel like have we not all had a moment where our wig fell off during, relations? Is that
Girl,
My
I usually just
lashes.
take mine off in the middle. He just grab it off because sometimes he like it like that, It's like, catch it. Hey, oh. Nice
My
touch little
lashes
bit.
be
You
coming
know what I'm
off.
saying?
The wig situation.
yes, the lashes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
It
I
all
keep it
depends on it all
always.
depends on what kind of activity is going on. You know what I'm saying? The lashes come off, makeup be running, face be all messed up. But it's all right though.
Ew.
Break a
Cause that's how you know
nail.
we having fun. Don't talk about
Yeah,
breaking nails
but
because I just
that's,
broke one
I
and I feel
mean,
terrible. I feel terrible about it.
that's crazy. But speaking of sneaky links, what is going on in the entertainment world, Mo?
Okay, well, you haven't heard about the latest sneaky link, but it's fake though. Rumors were going around earlier that Lauren London was pregnant.
Yeah, I did see that today, and she put out a
Yeah, that
statement.
kind of like disappointed me that it was like someone lied about it, like the disrespect after, everything she's going through. To hear later on that it was a lie, it was just kind of like, damn, why are people playing with her like that?
But
That is very true.
people were mad because she moved on. That was where I was like, I know, even if she was pregnant, why are we mad that she moved on? Like, he died. And if she's done grieving, then that's her process. I don't see why that would be an issue.
That's when people need to mind the business that
Yeah.
pays
That's
But
them.
what I
maybe
was about
they
to say. People have to learn to start minding their business and staying in their
Mhm.
place. With and even that relationship. I mean, we knew about it, but their relationship was still private. She's to me, she get around, but she's still a private young lady. You feel me? I don't feel like she's.
Right. She
If
was
we
even
don't
private
know
with
about it,
Wayne.
why are we prying into her business?
Mm-hmm.
She gets some. I haven't never heard of her with anybody except him and Lil Wayne.
Girl,
right.
Girl,
and
if
Trey
you get
Songz
if you with Lil
with a
Wayne,
man.
baby girl, you get around.
Oh
You
Lord.
understand
Mhm.
that?
Had a list of just she just had people that was quiet because she was quiet. She was with Trey Songz for a little minute.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I
hey,
mean,
you a
besides
single
the scene
I
for
woman.
mean,
Live
that.
she
it
ain't
up.
messing with no slouches.
Hello.
Facts.
Yeah.
Secure the bag.
She doing way better than our baby girl. Who's our baby girl?
Selena, what was it? Selena
Selena.
Powell?
Come on now. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. She's doing better than her.
Look, y'all, what Cardi
Big
say? Broke
fact.
boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's probably y'all heard that song.
Uh,
Y'all ain't hear a
That's
new
a new
song?
song,
Is
right?
that it? Cause it's up. Cause it's up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's some hot fire. And speaking of that as well, did you hear that Cardi B? People are trying to sue Cardi for the song.
Oh, them
Why?
Saying she
boys.
took the beat and all this other stuff. The beat, girl, I don't know. Cardi was like, she made a big thing on Facebook. I mean, it wasn't on Facebook, but it was like on all the platforms. You feel me? Telling people like she's not going to court over this song. Like she's not doing that. We know Cardi B is straight from the hood. Ain't nobody from the hood going to court, especially over no song. Why would she do that now? She's like at the top of her career, and now people are wanting to take her to court. We could have been took her to court for something, honey, long time ago.
Big facts.
Probably because
But
she's still gang affiliated. Make people nervous.
I think it does make people
Mhm.
nervous. I think her power and her position and how fast she accelerated in the industry, I think it made people nervous.
Yeah, I can believe that.
But she worried about people too much too.
Yeah, and she
That bothers me a
entertains
lot.
she entertains the crowd, and it's not always the most positive crowd. You when you feed into the negative energy and you give people what they want, you're gonna get those results.
Yep.
So I think until she really learns how to separate herself more as an artist, we'll see her flourish more. But until then, we got it's up and it's up and it's up and it's stuck and all that, But on top of that, did y'all see the Weeknd's performance at the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Yes. Did you see his jacket?
Yes, that's same. I was mad.
I want to text it. Did y'all hold on before y'all? Do y'all know it took the people 250 hours to make the jackets?
Yeah.
But you know what? They didn't spend 250 hours on that face, but they must have because baby boy was looking good.
He definitely looked better.
What week was that? He was looking jacked up.
I'm sorry. It was so funny the way everybody got quiet when Shake Baby Boy was looking good, and it just got quiet. Like,
I mean, he
That's
was
a damn lie.
He was looking in them
That's
pictures.
a whole lie.
He was
Please stop lying.
crispy in them pictures we seen. He was looking swole. Like
He was cranking though.
That was right after the surgery, though. That was right after that surgery.
He's looking better now. He healed nice.
I mean, I think I liked him better before.
Yes,
with
I
the-
feel like
with the
he
wow.
don't look the same no
I don't
more.
know.
Yeah,
I like the one that was up there singing about,
So he was
pills and
basically
whatever. It wasn't
swollen
pop.
or something.
Girl, you didn't see his face? Oh,
I seen it, but it went back normal. I don't know what happened.
that's not normal. He didn't look like that when he first started. When he first came out, because I remember when he first
Let me
started
look at
Dirt,
some.
and he looked.
He done
totally
changed
different.
his look
He
like
was
3 times.
Right, he looks like what's the dude?
I mean, but that's the thing. They all change their look. That's what they like.
But all of them don't gotta go and get cosmetic surgery to do that, though. I don't understand why he had to do that. He changed his whole face.
I thought he did it for the music video though, because he looked like himself at Super Bowl, just still a little. He might have got like some lip injectors, but it didn't look as bad.
Like, a little full. His lips are a little full, like he been eating salty foods and stuff. Yeah,
like he got high blood pressure.
Yeah, he do look like he got a little high blood pressure. And he need to take a little diabetic pill and stuff. But other than that, he looked really, really nice. And I mean, I love the dancing. I love the background. I loved how just everything about it was just everything for me. Like I got over the fact that the face and all of that other extra stuff, and I was just in love with the performance itself. Like it gave me all type of Michael Jackson vibes. Like it was everything to me. So shout out to the Weeknd.
I agree with that. It did give me Michael Jackson.
Yes,
it gave me Michael Jackson because of the gloves, the jacket, but he doesn't dance much.
No, he don't need to
he's not a
dance.
dancer.
We don't want to see the Weeknd dance. We don't want that. Because that would give us something to talk about terrible about him. Next thing you know, we'll be all online like, oh my God, did you see him dancing? It was terrible. What did he think he could do that? Like, we don't want to do him like that because he makes great music. So he sticks to what he knows.
Mm-hmm.
So,
quick question. Yep, I was just about to ask her that.
Have you seen Thriller?
I have not actually seen. Now, I have seen the Thriller dance. I have not watched the Thriller video, but I know that
Oh goddamn!
Isn't it a whole movie called? Isn't it?
Oh, it's a movie? I thought it was just a video.
No, it's like the whole movie. Like
video.
it's an actual movie. Like
it's a very extended music video. He was
remember?
But we're talking about the video.
Go like out, and then she got the dress on, and he's like, I'm not like other guys.
But this is all one thing. It's not like a video and a movie, right?
Yes, it's a
short
very
film.
long music video.
Yeah, it's like a short film.
Yes.
And then on the blue, he'd be like, dun dun.
It's a
acting like he was shy.
I saw the dance
show.
show. I can do the dance.
Wait, so you can do the dance, but you haven't heard? Okay.
I heard the song.
Video. I mean, but you ain't. I mean, well, you know what? Yes, I was about to say because they at least play it every Halloween. Every Halloween, you cannot avoid it.
I just haven't seen that video.
That's when it pop up and be like, dun dun.
See, I'm trying to understand. You a singer, a performer.
I heard the song.
Okay, you black. Okay. You mean to tell me you have never, in all of your years of living, you're 30 now, right?
No, I'm 28.
Okay, you're 28. I thought you said you was 30. That's me that lied about
She got 2 more years to watch Thriller, or we gonna have to
Wait a minute.
serious talk.
So in 28 years, you ain't never seen a little bit of that movie video of Thriller? Michael Jackson, original?
No,
Classic?
I mean, there are clips
Never
maybe
mind. Never
like
mind. The answer's no, T. I mean, the answer's no, T. The answer's no. Thank you, T.
And
Thank
that
you
man
so much
came
for
up
your
with a
insight.
whole story.
Do you remember what like jacket he had on?
it was red,
What color
right?
it was? Okay, all right, all
I
right.
see.
Yeah.
I know with the video, like they look like witches, or I mean, like they look very
Oh my
spooky.
God. Nope. The conversation's over. She said witches.
No, I
Wow.
mean,
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, T, we
Mm.
thank you. We thank you for your Black History fact, your acknowledgement of a portion of Black history that you missed out on. We do hope that you do see this video. I will make sure to put a personal link to you so that you can go ahead and
Send her the whole
those
short
were
film
not
so she
witches,
can
those
watch.
were actually
She
zombies.
can
They were
watch.
people that they were dead people. They were coming out of the ground. There was a graveyard and everything. But it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get you
Facts.
there. And you will, you know what? You're gonna go ahead, you're gonna get on top of this, and we can revisit this the next episode to see if you saw it and see what your take is on it. Thank you,
Okay.
T. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Goddamn shame. I am
Oh my
disappointed. She
goodness.
says every week we be trying to hope that she's seen something that we, call out. But
Coming to
every
America,
time,
y'all.
But
come on
You got
now.
a good foundation going on, but you're just not there yet, baby girl.
Right, like you
I'm
didn't
getting
say
it.
Whack Arnold's, like you missed Whack Arnold's. Whack Arnold's? Oh God damn it, she ain't watched the fucking movie, y'all. Y'all was right. She don't know who Whack Arnold's is. She don't know.
You saw it once, goddammit. We talking about coming to America.
All right, you
I
know
only
what?
saw it once. I do remember parts of it. But I only saw it one damn time. And now I can tell you the plot of the movie. Eddie Murphy.
It's okay. We all saw it, so we know the plot. Don't worry about it. T.
Oh, we
Thank
all
you so
know.
much, baby girl.
We
You
know
go
about
ahead,
Prince
you go ahead and put your
Akeem.
phone back on mute. We appreciate you coming out here to join us tonight. Thank you, baby. Thank you. You are loved.
We need to
Trinnie,
give
what you
her
got
a
for
Black
us, sweetheart?
History assignment.
Yeah, like
That's what we need to
Mo, are
give
you
her.
done? Mo, you have anything
Oh
else in
no, so
entertainment, or we
we have
switching
a
over to
couple more
Trinnie? Because
things.
I
So
don't know
did
what's going on.
anybody check out that Diamond in Lil Uzi's face?
Oh God,
Mhm.
yes, the pink diamond that took that he
The
been
one
paying
that
on,
he been
having that
paying
layaway.
installed.
The layaway diamond, yes. So Little Uzi he's like the first artist to have the most highest paid diamond in his face. Apparently Sauce Walker had one in his face too, but
I
they
ain't
said it
gonna
was
pay
just,
all that money.
well, Sauce Walker's was just a couple thousand. So he wasn't working with nothing. But Lil Uzi's was $24 million. How do y'all feel about that?
I
It
feel
has
like
to be a
that's the
waste of money.
house. I feel like, yeah, that's
We could get Flint some clean water with that 24 mil.
kids, businesses. Yes, give it back to your community. That's too much to be putting in my face.
Well, I mean,
Oh my
technically,
God.
Lil Uzi has paid somebody's college tuition. So, I mean, giving it back to the community, I feel like he's done his part.
So he paid one person's
Paying one
tuition, and he
person's
can go and
tuition?
put 24 million in his face.
Yeah.
Why not? Like, it's his money. Like, why not?
You're absolutely
worked
right.
hard
It's
Well,
for
a
you
it.
money, but
asked
like,
us.
come on.
You asked us our opinion. I think it's dumb as hell.
Oh, well, I'm
To
just
put a
telling y'all.
diamond, a big old diamond in the middle of your forehead. Mo, would you do it if you had 24
Look,
million to waste like that?
I'm not saying that I would do it, but I'm not bashing Lil Uzi Vert for doing it. Like, I mean, he's hella paid. I think that he was responsible with doing it. It's not like he got it right away. He waited until he got further enough in his career. Like, it's just like if you want something nice for yourself, you're going to go out and do it. Like, honestly, if he's been paying on this thing for all these years, it's something that he really was set on doing, and he actually did. So, honestly, I look at it more as an accomplishment than, oh, I just got a diamond in my face.
But you're 100% right. He did is something. He went out and bought something nice for himself. But let's really make it make sense. Like, how is that healthy for you? Like, come on now. And then he tweeted a
Yeah,
picture
and it's
of
not
his
healthy for me
forehead
either,
bleeding.
because he could have gave me some, and that's what I'm just like, damn, you're paying people.
Yeah, we sitting here
like
talking about some damn
on my
STEMI
rent. Can you
check.
look out for me, my brother? Like, maybe I should write him and let him know. Like, let him know.
We
like,
waiting on STEMI checks, though, Mo.
I think
We
I'm
waiting
gonna
on
send him
STEMI checks, and
a
this nigga
letter
put diamonds in his
from the
face.
rest of the Black community, like the real Black community. Like, yeah, the ones over here, player, we could use some of that. But moving along. Have you guys heard
Definitely gonna
about
have to
Danny
tell
Lee
me.
and the baby?
I did hear that they broke up. Yes, I
So
did.
Danny Lee stated that she is officially single. Wouldn't know nothing
That was
about
so
it because that's not me.
childish.
But she's back
Right.
on the, she's back in the streets. She back for the streets. You feel me? That's where she's at with it. She got enough drama going on with her and this light skin bullshit and all this other stuff. So I'm kind of over it. I liked her with
But
Danny, but
they had what, a little 2-week relationship?
girl, they messy. I just don't like it.
And isn't this the second time they done broke up?
The second time.
I mean, don't quote me on
Is
it.
she
Y'all know we be
confused?
breaking up every couple days.
Is she
Right.
confused?
That's
Does
what
she want
happens
him or not?
nowadays.
Because at this point, I feel like she played with him. Like that's how I feel personally. But maybe it's not like that. Maybe we don't know the inside details of the relationship, so we don't know. We can't speak. But
You're absolutely right. But
she
they
was
were
buying
flirting
him
on
stuff.
Twitter.
She was like really on him, making it seem like, yeah, she's trying to mess with him. Like, what woman wouldn't want to mess with the baby? Come on now. But I'm just saying, she messed that up. Something got to be wrong with baby girl. She knew
It's
she
that song. She backfired. That song backfired on her because she basically, they said apparently that song was talking about his baby mother. So she tried to backfire on her, and then it just karma. Just nobody didn't bang with it.
Well,
And she
they
said, "You look."
roasted. They roasted her shit on
And I
Twitter.
still ain't heard the
Heck yeah.
song yet.
It's
I haven't heard
It
it
was
I
either,
shit
guess
but
I'm not
fire.
missing nothing.
I've seen some quotes from it, and it just didn't sit well with me. Being a person that's a little bit fair-skinned, I was just like, I don't agree with this. But we don't all have to agree to disagree. So at the end of the day, I just let it go. And then I'm just like I said, I feel bad for him. Because it's like they playing him out like, oh yeah, she left you. And it's like, girl, bye. You lucky to even have been with him at all.
Well, speaking of
Well, I
relationships and
mean,
breakups, I did. Speaking of
What?
relationships, and breakups, what you got on this, Trinnie? What you got? What you got for us, baby?
on that, I mean, messiness is messiness. Publicity is publicity, and a lot of times that's what they be searching for. They want that little, that celebrity clout or whatever, and they make their relationships public. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just you and the other person. So, I personally, even if I was to, like become famous or something like that, I don't want my relationship out there. I feel like, and then for it to be a young, immature relationship like that, where it was like so like short lived, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I ain't even about to tell nobody that I'm messing with somebody that I just started talking to, and then all of a sudden we done broke up and you telling everybody you single. Like, that's not the kind of update that I'm trying to put out. Like, at the end of the day, no matter what your relationship status is, I think you should just be, I'm happy. Like, like, hey, y'all, what's going on? That don't need to be the topic of your conversation. Oh, I'm single. What, you looking for somebody to come snatch you up? Like, I don't understand. And then she got too much bad credit right now. Like,
Yeah, don't nobody
making
want that.
this
Come
shitty
on.
song.
I'm picking Selena over her.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going with my girl on that one because she need to take a lesson out Selena's book.
Listen, I don't know. I can't really, I can't relate. You know what I'm saying? I can't, because I'm not broadcasting mine. I just can't. I mean, I may post a picture here and there, may say something about boo, he did something stupid, but I'm not putting my whole status and the updates and all that shit on the internet. It ain't for everybody. And I think some people just get caught up in the hype. Like, they get caught up in what other people think. They get caught up in, this whole social media thing. Like, I'm gonna give me some followers if I say some dumb shit, like, and they just start putting everything on there. I think it's unnecessary.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, we start finding out all the juicy information. And I done seen people's whole relationships crumble. Like, I be knowing about what the boyfriend done did. He's sleeping with other people. And I only know this from the girlfriend status. And it's just
Exactly.
so
And it's sad.
interesting to slide
It's
down
sad,
the
though.
timeline.
I know, but what I really hate is when you get on there and you see the boyfriend and the girlfriend or the whatever they want to call each other going back and forth on social media. Like this is so whole soap opera.
And
Like,
you can piece it all up together, and you're like, wow, look
yeah,
at this.
they just going back and forth. It's just them two. No, the whole world is looking at you. Everybody can and will be looking at you like you stupid. Because next week ain't nobody gonna care, and y'all still gonna be looking dumb, mad at each other, or taking each other back.
And be living in the same house.
Yeah, under the same
No, you
roof. Girl, don't get me started.
3 to 5 business days when it comes to the relationship shit.
Not the 3 to 5.
3 to 5. I tell my friends that all the time. Don't tell me you broke up with this dude unless you are 110% serious, because within those days, somebody did swindle their way into some shit.
Oh yeah, I don't play that shit.
Yeah, we ain't doing none of that. But look, though, every time we usually get on the show, we start talking shit about dudes, and we start, bashing them and saying that light skin this and dark skin that and all that. This month not only is about Black History Month. Yes, we are honoring, our Black men. But we need to talk about some love. I know y'all done been in love before. I know y'all done, had y'all relationships with y'all was all mushy. And it's about to be Valentine's Day. Like, can somebody please, because I need it to make sense. Why do females or males, I don't know, but why do they feel like sex is a Valentine's Day gift? What is it?
Oh, hell no. Sex is mandatory, and it is a requirement right along with cooking breakfast and making lunch. Okay?
Not cooking breakfast and lunch.
After lunch, you need some sex. Okay?
After lunch is not normally a nap, but I feel you.
You all right? Okay, before lunch, early that night, all that. I'm gonna and we gonna have sex. That ain't no gift. I had that shit last night and the night before and the night before. Like, you're not about to put a pretty bow on it.
He might got a new trick.
You can put a pretty bow on it, so don't say that, because you don't know what other people are doing for Valentine's Day. So be quiet.
Maybe no. I ain't finished my statement. You can't put a bow on it and make it seem as if it's brand new. Just because you put that bow on it don't mean that it's something new. That it's a gift.
It's new.
It's that February box. It hit different.
No. What about yesterday? What about yesterday?
It hit another way yesterday, but on the 14th, it hits different.
I agree. I'm not gonna hold you, because you can have sex today and they be like, that shit was all right. But then you can go have sex or a different day or be a different time where you over here having flashbacks at your desk. So it can
yes. The flashbacks for me.
At your desk.
Yeah, flashbacks for me. But okay, but why on February 14th, why on February 14th do that shit hit? Like, why do y'all think that that's a gift? Like,
I don't think it's a gift.
Oh, I don't think it's a gift either, but it's definitely required on that day as well. And you better put a little bit more arts in that back on that day, because you know how he liked it. So,
shout out to y'all. I don't ever have no Valentine. I get fucked on the 15th.
Right.
That was me a couple years back. That was my former life.
I get fucked on the 15th.
Can I say that? I'm sorry. I
Hugs go out to you,
down.
Pete. Don't worry about it. Life gets better. Trust.
Look, it's a man waiting for me somewhere.
After 30, life gets better. There is a man somewhere for you. Trust.
It's a beautiful black man
just
waiting.
Start in 5 and call it a day.
And he has a big ding ding. Just wait.
A large one. You know what?
She got calmed down. Calm down.
You know what?
She got way too excited.
I know I did, because I started daydreaming, and
she had the flashbacks.
See?
Oh wait, no. Wait. Because T said that she keep getting the wrong ones, and they don't be having nothing going on. So we gonna have to find somebody that got something going on. and play
But it
matchmaker.
sounds like the problem is that she fucking with niggas that want to fuck with her on the 15th.
She need to fuck with a grown ass man. That's what she needs.
That's what I told her. I
The
told her
13th
that.
or the 15th and not the 14th. And then that right there, like, no.
No, the one that's gonna fuck you and fuck with you every day, not just in February. Like,
He gonna fuck with
that's
you
the
on
one that you
Thanksgiving.
talk about.
He gonna fuck with you on Christmas. He gonna fuck with you, all them days.
Today,
Where's this
tomorrow,
imaginary
next
man?
week. No,
No,
he
he's
ain't
not
imaginary. It's a
imaginary.
whole bunch of them out
He
here.
looks imaginary though. Just wait.
Look,
Reveal yourself,
guys,
sir.
if y'all are listening to this, if y'all are listening to this, I need y'all to know we have a beautiful young lady. She is 28, and y'all can see that she knows a lot about a lot, not Black history, in particular, movies.
A song coming to
She'll make
America.
There's so many
whatever.
Black
She'll
movies.
make a great Netflix and chill partner because she has a lot of catching up to do. She's very beautiful again. And no, I'm not gonna speak on physical appearance. That does not matter, but she's bomb as shit. I just need y'all to know. And not only that, she's our politics girl. She's smart as hell. Like,
Y'all
she's
said we're running a Valentine's Day
Send all
sale.
inquiries in.
but don't come with no bullshit, okay? Because we don't need that.
And don't
tea
come with no
more.
baby mamas because I beat their ass.
Okay,
And Marquisha
I
do for the
think-
love of tea.
I think T is like on her last straw. If the next nigga do her wrong, she gonna catch a body. I'm feeling like that. So
You know what?
we need to make
Exactly.
sure. Yeah, we need to make sure that we get you the right one. Okay, not Mr. Right now, but Mr. Right. Period. Ain't your last name right?
It is Miss Wright.
Ooh,
I'm Miss
Miss
Wright.
Right. See,
Oh,
you
she
Miss
gonna
Right.
find the right one. Oh, he's coming, T. Don't worry.
He's coming because I'm
He
trying
on
to
the
come.
way. But you know what? Until then, we're gonna spend Valentine's Day with our babies. Because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to show the love. Not
No,
just to a
because
nigga.
no, my
Not
son
just to a
told me that I was not his Valentine. This is the second year he told me that. So
Okay,
here
first
we
of all,
are.
give me all my clothes back. Come about that bedroom. Give me my
Yeah.
bed back. All that. I pay for that. I'm your Valentine every year. Okay? Till you grown. Well, until you at least turn 15. But we're gonna spend Valentine's Day with our babies. I mean, even though I do have a boyfriend, I mean, we're not getting ready to.
Oh, you're not
make
even
Valentine's Day-
on my team.
What you? No, I'm not.
Yes, she
It's
on
our
the single
boyfriend.
team. She on the single
Yeah.
team. Trinnie,
Yeah, she is on the single team, but
we're bundled up.
but see, yeah, but you know what? In God's eyes, we all together. So that's not about to carry you. All right? So you know what I'm saying? I was trying to help her out with the, you know what I'm saying, spend Valentine's Day with the babies. Because like I said, even though I have a boyfriend, I'm still about to celebrate with my children too. We both have children. Well, he has a daughter, but I have 2 kids. I have a boy and a girl, so I'm not getting ready to exclude them for the holiday. It's supposed to be the love
It's
holiday. I'm
all
loving on
love.
everybody.
It's a day of
Yeah.
love.
Yes,
So, like,
I'm
I'm
about to
kidless
go and
this
get their
weekend.
cards, and I'm going to get them teddy bears. The girls gonna get their flowers and candies and stuff like that.
I ain't
Don't
got my
worry
kids
about
this
it,
weekend. That's the bad part about it.
Okay, well you gonna hit them on the 15th. Hello, or you gonna
This
get
is
them
my
before they
time to
leave
shine.
on the 12th.
Yeah.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? Take this with you before you go. And yeah, I see how we all get back. Mwah.
Mommy
Yeah.
loves you. Bye.
Yeah.
Pack it up. Pack your shit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm going to the bar on the 14th. Fuck
Ooh,
this
the
shit.
bar.
See, because Shonda team single too. So what you doing,
Mhm.
Shonda?
Yeah,
What you
she's
doing for
actually on my
Valentine's Day?
team.
I probably have some at the house with no furniture. You know me. Mhm.
It don't even matter.
I don't give a fuck. I'm
It
about
don't
to
even
turn
matter.
up. Yep.
Niggas gonna be laid out on the floor drunk anyway. I know how your party
Yeah.
go.
You can tell
Kumbaya.
them to bring their fold up chairs. They be all right.
Okay,
They be
bring the
just
lawn
fine.
chair.
I keep mine in my trunk.
Yeah, I
Hello,
keep mine in
yeah,
my
right
trunk
in your trunk. I got
Leave
about
them
4
lawn
of them.
chairs.
Just in case.
Yeah, because look, sometimes we be at the football game. Sometimes we be out with our friends. Don't want to stand up when we outside. So you need them lawn chairs. They gonna bring them to your house, Shawnee. Shit, if they want somewhere to sit, or sit your
And
ass
you
on the
sit
floor,
on the
but make sure you
floor.
take your shoes off before you get on my carpet. I don't give a
And
fuck
they
if ain't
want
no
me to
carpet
cook.
there.
I'm gonna make some crab dip and some crab pies.
Where's my crab dip?
Where's my crab dip?
A crab
I'm making some
pie.
Friday.
Episode 2, about 30 minutes in, I remember you saying, Trinnie, I'm gonna make you some crab dip. Y'all go back and listen to it if y'all want to. But I remember.
I
It
can see
may
your
have been
glasses now
20
trying to find
minutes.
it.
Okay. See crab dip. The first one is on me. First one is mine. Okay. I'm coming to get it. You know, I don't live far from you.
6
make
minutes
sure
to be exact.
Okay. So make sure you put my name on it. I'll be there. Call me when it's
I
ready.
mean, I don't mind driving to pick some up if this is like an open invite type
Yeah,
of
it's
thing.
always open.
I'm here for it too. Did we say crab pie? Was that
Yeah,
something
crab
that
and shrimp pie.
crab and shrimp pie?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come and crash the party. Okay, we coming to crash the party. And we're gonna eat all the crab and shrimp pie. Because we ain't getting no
I
damn
don't even
invite,
need
first
all
of all.
of it. Give me a piece of it.
No, you gonna want all of it. No, you gonna want all of it.
Well, give me all of it then.
Yeah, you okay.
I'll take it all.
You need your own personal pan. That's what it is. There you go. There you go. You need your own personal pan. Okay.
Whatever I can. I'm a grateful person. I'm a beggar, and I'm not a chooser. I'll take all of it.
She said I'm a beggar. I'm not a chooser.
I'm weak. Yeah, but
Well,
I
listen.
make it. It's a deep dish, and it's like every bite you take is some crab and shrimp, and every single bite.
Every bite.
And you said pickup is on Friday.
Yeah, I'm about to make some on
She's
Friday.
talking some pickup.
Pick up.
Like, what time?
Look, I need that for my Valentine's Day dinner. I need that.
I need that for Friday. Damn dinner.
I don't need a man if I got some crab pie with shrimp. I don't need a man.
Oh my God. She said I don't need a man if
and
I
it's
got
good with
it.
keto.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why we both need it because we both on keto. See?
I just sent it.
Yeah. Oh, you sent what? A picture? Let me see. I need to see.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Oh,
y'all said it's good with Tito, like
no
liquor?
keto.
No, not Tito's liquor. Damn.
Is that
waiting for a liquor conversation?
Oh
my goodness!
But wait,
give me all of this.
I'm ready for it.
Y'all, my mouth watering. Oh my!
Look at her.
Oh wow! Now I don't know if you're talking about the pie or you talking about what's gonna happen afterwards. What you talking about, baby?
What's going on afterwards?
Right, hold on.
I mean, she said she's making it for Valentine's Day, so I thought she was making because she's trying to see something. You know, an investment pie.
An investment pie.
What am I investing into with a pie?
Invest in the track, not with the pie.
You know, food is the way to a nigga heart. So you need to lure him in with that pie.
I'm not saying about the American pie, nigga. I'm not saying that shit. I'm saying.
You know what? That's a good idea. Let me get 2 slices.
The guy.
Slice of fit.
Let me get 2 slices.
Gotta hand one over
who else
to
would you need to go to Trinnie to see what they were doing?
Shantae. Oh Lord, let me be careful because every time we ask Shantae,
hey
her boyfriend pop up. Her boyfriend pop up.
Whoa! I did not have one of those. We are in the cart. We are in the cart. We have not been scanned yet.
Wait a minute.
That's right.
You said earlier that you wasn't single.
Because Jesus. Okay,
she's confused. She's confused. Wait, think about this before you answer. You're going on the record.
We are still getting to know each other. And we decided to be loyal to each other in a sense. Yes, we don't really have a permanent title on things, but like I said, we're both still in the cart waiting to completely check out. I've checked out. I've gotten rid of all my hoes.
She ready to take this to the next level. She ready. She got rid of
all but together.
Right, we have everything. I mean, everything's lined up for it to be official. It's just, when we decide to take that next step.
What be in the way with people with that? People be.
Well, I don't want to speak on his behalf because that's his business. But for some people, I'll say for myself, when you've been in failed situations, you don't necessarily just want to fly off the handles and jump in something new, because it could be, just like your last thing. Granted, you don't like to take your past and bring it into your future, but we're all human. When we see any, I'll say, well, the point I am in my life, if I see any source of red flags, that's a turn off for me. And I mean, it sucks because it makes it harder for the next person. But in order to protect myself, that's just what I have to do. So I'll say that's the hold up on my end. He hasn't given me any red flags, knock on wood. But the hold up on my end is, I'll say I do want to be with him, but just gotta take it slow, iron a few things out and make sure this is what we really want to do, because I have a child that I have to think about as well. I just don't want to keep introducing, this is the first dude she ever met, but still, I don't want to keep introducing her into men and men after that. Like, she gonna be looking at me like, what's really going on in here?
Right. You always want to make sure that it has to be a good look, a good feel. But one thing I do want to say, because I did hear you say we're still getting to know each other. One thing about relationships, even people that I've talked to, people that are married, I have friends that are married, you know what I'm saying, family members, all that. You never finish getting to know somebody. You never fully know somebody, because people, we are forever changing. You know what I'm saying? And
you're right.
It's like you may think that you know something, and then years down the line, you figure out, or you find out, or you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I thought it was okay. So you this type of person, but I thought you was that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you never finish. You never finish.
We are constantly growing and evolving.
It's always gonna be a learning experience. It's always gonna be there.
Yeah, but I don't want my learning experience to be tragic.
Well, sometimes you gotta take a leap of faith. Not all the time. I mean, if you seeing red flags, but you said you haven't yet. But if you seeing red flags, you know what I'm saying, then okay, understood. But I don't want. I hate, when sometimes people hesitate. Like, I don't know if I should do this. It's like, what is the determining factor? I mean, we've been doing this for how long now? I mean, okay, we friends for 2 years. Okay, so how long is it gonna take you to figure out if you want to be with me or not? Like,
big facts. I mean, I don't expect him to wait, and I hope and pray he don't expect me to wait for him to decide. But
yes, because don't wait for nobody. I'm telling you that much. Like, don't ever do that.
Right. I mean, I feel like there is a time limit on it. Trust me. It's definitely a time limit on it.
Time waits for no man.
Pretty much.
But you said the words, I want to be with him with certainty. Like, if you, like you said,
like,
that straight up.
I feel like if you want to be with him and you've expressed that to him and you guys are already together in a sense, then that's what it is. Once you feel comfortable, and like, getting into a relationship just doesn't happen overnight. It takes work to build a solid foundation so you can go from there.
Big facts.
Yeah, but at what point does it go from like procrastination, like stemming from fear, and just going for it, like, because at some point you have to do it, because I feel like there becomes a lull, and that lull ends up making people go from, oh, we're going to be together, to we're just going to be friends. So at what point do you rip the Band-Aid off and just go ahead and do it? If you can say with certainty, I want to be with him. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people wait for so long. I've done it and ended up being friends with niggas. Like,
I've done it too. Like, I'm known for doing that.
Yeah, I mean, everything y'all are saying and asking is extremely valid, but I just don't have the answers for you right now. But
yeah, no, girl, grow into your relationship.
It's a hit or miss.
This is like
I get it.
Like,
it's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss. But no, everything y'all are saying is extremely valid, and you're right. When do you rip the Band-Aid off? But I mean, like, I'll say from a male standpoint, when they've been hurt, they act like the world is coming to an end. Sometimes they can't
Lord.
get over it per se.
They just need a good woman to heal all that. Because you come to me,
But
baby,
at the
I'm
same
gonna make
time,
sure.
why if but if I'm broken too, why do I have to heal you?
Gotta heal each other.
It's about healing each other. But see, two hurt people don't always
They don't
mix
know how to
and
heal
mend
each
things
other.
in well.
They're not even knowledgeable of doing that.
That is very true
Right.
too.
But
I
sometimes
mean,
you gotta
you
know
gotta
the
figure it out.
difference though. You got people that have been through things, and then you got people that have been hurt, you know what I'm saying, or that are hurt or damaged and need healing. But that doesn't necessarily mean that those two people not gonna work, because some of us need more of a savior than others, or some of us need, you know what I'm saying, somebody can need someone to help them heal. You know what I'm saying? People usually think that, oh, healing you need to do by yourself. You know what I'm saying? For some people, that's true. For some people, that's
I don't
true. You know what I'm
believe.
saying?
I think we all
But
Nah.
need
some
somebody.
people, yeah, we do. But you don't want to bring your damage, you know what I'm saying, your baggage. And you know what I'm saying? If you think of it like this, like a broken glass. You're completely shattered, right? You don't want to hurt them by them trying to pick up your shattered pieces, your glass pieces, trying to put you back together. Then they're going to end up hurting themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't offer them much. You don't have much to offer them, but your hurt, your pain, your shatteredness. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you try to give it to them, but you can't even really give it to yourself. You trying to give them love, and you trying to give them all this. It takes a strong somebody to be able to be with you while you're healing. Because sometimes they're going to get you on your bad days, and they're going to feel like, is this relationship a waste? You know what I'm saying? Am I doing this for the wrong reasons? I'm helping him or helping her so much that, am I hurting myself? Am I helping me
Yeah,
by
am I
doing this?
neglecting my own personal needs? And
Right.
so I
Like
think it's all about learning from past relationships, learning yourself from past relationships, and applying that to the current and knowing where you're at with it so that you can help yourself and help your partner as well.
Mo, I think
Yeah.
that was a great answer, Mo. I think that's amazing. I think that's the best way, because at the end of the day, you'll know when you're ready. You know when you're ready, whether or not that means because all your stuff is packed up sitting on the side for you, or because
Oh,
of the
girl,
fact
because
that
I
you
done
just
packed
decide that
some
you don't
niggas
like,
shit up. You hear
you
me?
just don't like the way that things are
Okay.
going. But Shonda, what you got for us, baby?
Yeah, we speaking about, lessons and karma and, healing. I wanted to talk about being the sacrificial lamb. And regards to that is like being there for somebody and you getting shorted in the stick and still doing something for somebody, and they still don't understand until after the fact that you're done, you're tired, and 5 months later they with somebody else, a significant other, or doing what they want to do with the person and just treating them so well, treating them so special. And this happened to me multiple times out of my life, and this is why I don't call myself being a bitch, but this is why I have a protective barrier over my heart, because I'm a genuine person. So I help people. I help do things for certain people, and they, do what they do. And then they, especially a guy, and it's just like, okay, that was a slap in the face. That was a slap in the face. Definitely a slap in the face. Then 5 months apart later, I get apologize, like get all these apologies. I just never understand it. Like, it's just always been a slap in my face. So if you guys ever been through that, just being a sacrificial lamb or the karma, you could be somebody's karma. You could be somebody's magnet.
Absolutely.
I definitely feel like I've been there.
I definitely be the sacrificial lamb. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
It's like God gave you a mission. God gave you a mission to do something to somebody's life.
Gave you a mission to ruin that nigga life, and that's what the fuck.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
Because he probably was fucked up to begin with.
Mo, you always talk about how toxic you are. What you talk about? You covered in fucking somebody's life up.
I told you I'm toxic. I tell you up front. I told you what my job here was that came to do. Yeah. But see, I'm working on my toxic ways. Being in a relationship now, I'm trying not to bring those toxic habits into my new relationship. You understand me? So I'm working on digging deeper, more soul searching, bringing out the more sensual side of myself, you know. So I'm not doing that toxic stuff no more. Okay.
Yes,
You know
gross.
what
I
though?
love it.
It has a lot to do with even you know, when she said being a sacrificial lamb, sometimes us as women, we are such alpha women. You know what I'm saying? We're the dominant ones in a lot of our relationships. And it seems like we're the healer. You know what I'm saying? We are the help. We are the one that's assisting. We are the one that's providing, or you know what I'm saying, trying to help this person out. But who helping us out? We pouring in all these people, who's pouring into us? So that's how we end up becoming that sacrificial lamb, because you trying to teach him, you trying to school him, you know, you trying to, this is how you're supposed to, and it's like we complain. And then they get to the next woman and be like, okay, I'm gonna take what she said
And do
back then
everything
and
for
try to
her.
apply.
It's like, what? You could never do that for me? What?
Right. And then you and homegirl happy as hell. And it's like, okay, I taught you how to do that. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You
You couldn't
learned.
even display that with me. Oh my
Right.
goodness.
Yeah. And it gets irritating. It definitely gets irritating, because it's like, but they're only gonna do what you allow. What you allow. If you allow a man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you allow a man to, you know what I'm saying, do X, Y, and Z to you, I mean, yeah.
He gonna play
He gonna
you
step
as
all
far as you
over.
allow him to play you.
Yeah.
What's he gonna change
So I
for?
mean,
You ain't never leave before. You all right? You doing
exactly.
good?
Exactly. That's why
Look,
some of
you
these
good
dudes
being
don't
a
want to
side bitch,
commit
baby.
fully.
You good being in the cut, bitch, baby. That's always how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you won't get me? I'm the main bitch. I'm the main attraction. Fuck you, man.
Right.
I'm on the
Yes,
arm.
man.
I'm the
How about
trophy.
how about with friends? Like dealing with friends of sometimes it's really and truly the friends that you've been having for years that you know you have your on and off fallouts of
They
how
your
you like
friends for real?
yeah friends. But hey, it's a
Are they
different
though?
type of level of friends. It's a different type of level of friends. I
Yeah.
got okay, so
Some friends can handicap you.
yeah, boom,
Yeah.
okay, can handicap
Facts.
you or
Yes, let's
watching
talk
what you're
about it.
doing, watching what you're doing, and you know don't congratulate you, don't support you. Like I have one friend right now. She has a car business, and she got so upset for these two friends that didn't post it. And I'm just like, Brianna, you got enough. You have enough supporters. Stop tripping about people that don't do. You know what I'm saying? Well, I do this, I do that. I said, man, stop tripping off that. You have enough supporters. Maybe I'm different.
You
Like I'm
can't
not
get
gonna
mad
trip
off
about
of
that.
people that aren't going to support what you have going on. Either they're going to support you because they're your friends and they're just going to support the fact that they see you doing something. You shouldn't have to beg for it. You shouldn't even get mad when people don't display that love, because if they're not doing it, it's not, obviously it's not genuine. If you're going to do it, it's going to be fake.
Exactly.
I agree. I
Okay.
agree. Yeah. See, but you know what? When it comes to friends, at the end of the day, if I can't benefit you the same way that you benefit me, and vice versa, fuck 'em. That's the way I gotta carry it these days. Fuck them. Like,
Like, I'm all about
because
showing love. Like,
yeah, I mean, we talking about friends or we talking about relationships?
I'm not
Because
talking about with my friends. Like, I'm all about showing love. Like, I'm not trying to be out here beefing with my friends, or if I see any of my friends, the homegirls ain't even gotta be my main friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna share your shit. I'm gonna let people know, oh, Shorty got this going on, even if it's something small, cause you doing something. Like, but everybody doesn't reciprocate that same energy. And I know, because I do music. So come on now, I gotta deal with, I got certain people. Yes, I got big love. You know what I'm saying? But it's also people that I'm sometimes thinking, why aren't these people supporting me? These are supposed to be my friends.
Yeah.
yeah, I go through that too. Even with this, you know what I'm saying, music thing, the go-go thing. I go through the same thing. Like tonight, I don't know who's gonna be at this show. You know what I'm saying? I know I promoted it. I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, I'm gonna come show love and da, 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 and they don't. So, it's just all about who your friends really are. You know what I'm saying? Who they really are at the end of the day. You got your friends, y'all go through y'all ins and outs and everything, but at the end of the day,
they right there with you. They right there for you. So you know who
Yeah,
your real ones
every
are.
friend plays a different role. So every friend's not meant to assist you in the same way. And so you have to know how to utilize your friends because most of them are going to be your support system. So you need to know how to utilize people and how to reach out to who everybody plays a position. Everybody's significant. Everybody's special. No two friends are meant to be the same.
Right.
Different personalities also. And it seems like it get worse when you get older. Oh my God. Brats. My friends are brats.
Yeah. You would think that they would grow up and mature, but some people, you know.
And that's where you begin to outgrow people, and you have to sometimes just move along and do what's best for yourself because your friends will hold you back from becoming successful. They'll hold you back from becoming a better person. They'll hold you back and they'll clown you for trying to do better as well. So you have to be very cautious of who you call your friends.
Exactly.
They'll clown you while you're going through your growth, but then when you get to where you're going, then they'll congratulate you. Why should it be like that? Where's the encouragement? We have to learn how to start encouraging each other more.
I definitely agree with that.
Facts.
Definitely
But
agree.
you know what? Let's skip it. Let's go ahead and get a little spicy. Valentine's Day is coming up.
Ooh, what's up?
And talk about some of them things. Shantae, what's some of them things you got to talk about today, baby doll?
Well, first, we're going to ask Mike a question. How do you feel about using toys on your partner or in the bedroom period with your partner?
Oh, she tried it.
Oh, what's up, Mike?
Could you ask the question?
Mike.
Could you ask the question again? I didn't hear you.
How do you feel about using toys with your partner and in the bedroom in general with your partner? How do you feel about that?
Y'all know my mother gonna listen to this.
Well, Mike, you know, you're grown.
So nah. I mean, I don't care. I mean, it's happened before, so I don't really care. I mean, I ain't intimidated by it. It's cool. If she bring them out. Most times, well, every time that it's ever happened to me, it was initiated by her. So yeah, I ain't got none. So yeah.
Okay, Spicy Mike.
No.
Spicy Mike.
Would you ever consider getting any?
No. Nah, I'm good. You get some, but I'm good. I'll pass.
I just had to ask.
Nah, it's cool. If I'm with a female and she want to get some, yeah. But I'm gonna probably be like, y'all know who what is his name? Taquan and Asia is? Y'all follow them?
I don't know.
Y'all oh man, y'all ain't never seen the couple with the girl threw the flower, or when they threw the flower on each other and she was trying to choke.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And then he smacked her and threw water on her, all this big wild shit. That shit was fun.
Yeah. They got a whole page. They be doing wild stuff on there, and they went to the sex shop store. The sex shop store, and she got some stuff. It'll be a limit. It would have to be a limit to certain shit because I'd be like, nah, you can't get that.
I agree with you there. You do have to put a limit on some of those because some of them are a little wild, and it's like, okay, now what are we doing? But I will say to my ladies, what are your favorite toys? What's in your personal stash?
The ding ding, the real thing.
Ain't nothing like the real thing.
All I got is my hand.
Oh wow!
Keep it old.
I mean, can't go wrong with that.
I'm from the 80s. Rick. We still.
Who said that? Because you need to get on Amazon. If that's the case, you need to get on Amazon.
You need to get on Amazon.
And so I think that I'm going to break like my toy virginity soon, and I mean I'm gonna kick this relationship up a notch with hey, why not? Let's get something started, like something new,
I mean, they are fun and they're good things to have in the bedroom. And I mean, sometimes you need that little quick picker upper. It doesn't substitute for the real thing.
I like a little quick picker upper. That sounds fun.
It is, and they're waterproof. That's the best thing about it. So when you're in the shower real quick, get yourself out the way, get out. Nobody know what happened. Everybody's happy. You're about to start your day off great.
Girl, start the day, end the day, middle of the day.
Right, middle of the day.
You could take to work with you. Shit.
Yes, and I will say I have one that has remote control to it, where like if you're out on the date,
Yep.
you could put it
Got
inside your
it.
panties, and
Got it.
there you go. You let your
Oh my
partner
goodness,
control
that
it.
sounds like something that I want because that sounds real fun.
It's so fun. And they
It's
can
fun as
control
hell.
it. And you gotta hold your composure. It's so fun.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
see myself getting killed in public with that on. Like,
Not cute.
You do. You gotta hold your composure. I mean, it's hard, of course, but you know, here we are. Any other favorites?
and I like that
Here
they're
we
like in
are.
different. I like how they're like in different colors and stuff. That's cute.
It's this one called Tracy Dog that I was about to go ahead and say her Instagram name, but I'm not gonna do that. Put that out there. But she had told me about this Tracy Dog, and I was like, "What the hell is that? I don't know what this is." It's this thing where it's part that, put it like this. It's almost like you're with the guy, not all the way, but it's like it goes perfectly on the G spot and perfectly on the clip. Now, you have to sit yourself at a perfect angle and everything else. But when I heard her, when she was giving this description, she's like, "You gotta read the reviews. It's on Amazon. You gotta read the reviews." So I'm like, oh, okay. And so I never read the reviews, but I was like, I mean, she was talking about it. Another one of her homegirls was talking about it. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead and buy it. You know, I prefer the real, but you know.
Yeah, I prefer the real deal, but it's
That's why
Valentine's
it's a
Day.
quick
Maybe I need to
picker
swipe it up.
upper.
That's so funny. Like, I'm gonna have a good day
So
today.
this is common. So this is common. Like I mean, like everybody's using them. Like it's not. So I'm out the loop by not using one.
Yes, baby, because you need to follow on Instagram the grapefruit lady. Oh Jesus, she teaches you. I'm trying to say this without sounding really vulgar, but she teaches you how fellatio. There you go.
Oh, I'm already an expert at that, but
I know, but
that's how I got a boyfriend now. You feel me?
His toes curled.
Girl, his soul curled. Okay.
Not his soul curl. I'm weak.
Not his soul curl. I have so much I want to say, but I don't know. He's sitting like right here. I would love to say, but I'm just sit here and be quiet. Yeah.
But yes, check out the grapefruit lady on Instagram, and yeah, that'll tell you everything you need to know.
Is that the older white woman that she was up there? She was on Lil Duval's page where he was showing like her video, and she's like, "The perfect way to perform a hand job is to do the following. You must cook."
Oh nah, she don't talk like that.
Yeah, but why are all the ladies that teach sex like they all talk like that? I don't understand that. Like, how can I learn from her? And why is she the best one?
You know why? Because see, back in the day, we couldn't sit there and be going around sucking no penises in high school. You know why? Because the dude is gonna tell everybody. So you're like, I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna put that in my mouth. Then you became 18.
What they say, throat baby.
And you was like, wait a minute. Yeah, like, yeah, they making these type songs now. I'm like, my daughter 9. Like, oh hell no. Like,
yeah, we could never sing about stuff like that, like to the point where we were like throat babying. Like, nah, that's way too explicit.
Yeah, like,
but all them
like,
older songs are undercover sex songs.
They are, yes.
Yeah, but they use metaphors and things like that.
You're right. They are poetic. I'll give you that.
That's the creativity of music. Like, but now it's not music no more.
No.
We're gonna put it in your butt. We're gonna put it in your head. Drop it on the floor. Suck a dick right now. Do it like this. Do a split on the dick. And by the time you can finish, you hurting. Like, nah, fuck no. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing none of that.
After you said that, I thought about it. I was like, yo, that might be all right, though. What's the next verse? That might be all right.
Yeah, that is actually all right. Because I actually am trying to do all that on Valentine's Day. Everything that I just rapped about, I'm playing that record. Whatever that is, I'm about to make it into one. Because,
like, babe, you about to see something this Valentine's Day.
I'm about to drop it on the dick, drop it on the
dick. You got a whole dance routine? Yes.
You know what?
You're going to be looking like the weekend at the Super Bowl.
Hey, she need her ACV, her gummies.
I guess
her joint.
A bit of gun.
She need her gummies.
Like, Meg Thee Stallion ain't got nothing on me. They be like, bitch, look, what the fuck are you doing? Didn't I just see these moves 2 weeks ago? Like, no, you didn't. This different music.
It's a different outfit. I swear I saw them same moves. So next time I'm just gonna go ahead and cartwheel him. And then like, here we go. I've never done this before. Like, I like you so much, and I'm a cartwheel on you. And then he's like, what are you doing? Knowing me, something's gonna happen along the way. It's gonna start out good. It's gonna finish bad, but it's gonna start out good.
I was about to say, you better knock him all the way out. As soon as you do the first flip, bow.
Look, I'm gonna tell you my slogan for this year. When the last time you did something for the first time? So yeah, I'm a cartwheel. Yeah, I might kick him, but when the last time you did something for the first time?
Hey.
That is my shit right there.
Look, I want hey, and that right there. Yes, when the last time you did something for the first time, and then you say something like that. Even if you say something like that, right? What they gonna say to you on Valentine's Day? Because now you done made it spicy. Because it's like, I mean, shit, what's gonna happen? They're gonna be looking, think somebody about to come through a door, or they might be thinking somebody about to jump out the closet. It ain't gonna be nothing. It's gonna be the same classic ass moves. You just said that to, make it seem as if it was gonna be a little bit more. You just maybe I'd dance something. I don't know.
Wow.
All right. I guess that's that on that then. I guess y'all fed up my ass. Okay, cool. So want to take us out from the show, Chantel? You want to take us out?
Yes. All right. So it has been lovely. And here we are once again with more great facts coming from myself and these beautiful, lovely Black African American women. So with that being said, make sure you like and subscribe, 613 Faye. Check out the other podcasts as well. And we will see you next week. And remember, 8 a.m. each and every Friday. We back at it. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.